Cable was the more middle-class option. Yes, no, we don't want a satellite dish sticking out the side of our house. No, thank you. I think it looks really quite naff, yeah. Whereas the working class, the satellite dish was the key selling point. If you're paying £25 a month, you want your neighbours to know that you are better than them. Now, we had Sky through a dish, 1997. You could be watching old school Sky in the living room, watching it on the main TV, but you could also go upstairs to the bedroom TVs, turn to a certain channel and watch Sky in the bedroom, but only with the person in the living room was watching. I don't know the intrinsic technical explanation as to why this happened, but it just did. Saturday nights, me and my dad, I'm on the couch, he's in his chair, my mum's in bed, my brother's out with his pals, just me and the old man watching Match of the Day, watching the highlights. It gets to the kind of shite games, and I say, right, I think I'm going to go to bed, Dad. Good night. And he would continue the charade, and he'd say, "Are you off to bed, son?" Good night. And there was that mutual father and son, we both know what the plan is here. I would casually exit the living room nice and slowly, good night, hit the hallway and race up the stairs. Don't even consider looking in the fridge, eyes on the prize. Upstairs, bedroom TV switched on, go to number 6. That's when you see what he's watching. TVs are synchronised. 6, we're in. He's in control. A few minutes go by and he's still watching Match of the Day. That's fine. Well, he must be giving it a few minutes. Don't want to make it too obvious. He's done this before. 5 minutes go by. He's still watching Match of the Day. I'm thinking, come on, stick to the plan, Andy. I'm looking at the bottom left of the screen, waiting for the numbers to get typed in. The numbers that could make or break the evening's entertainment. Go on, give me your numbers, Andy, come on. 9, that's a good start, 9. Could not have hoped for a better start than a 9 there. 0, 5, the 10-minute free view. You're a dirty bastard, Dad, but I love you. They're not from Scotland, where have we got? Where are you from? Detroit. Detroit? No fucking shit, man. Detroit, genuinely. What's your name? Jennifer from Detroit. How long have you been in Glasgow, Jennifer? A decade. That's 10 years in Glasgow talk. 10 years, you say. None of that decade shite. You would fail your citizenship test on that, Jennifer. 10 years. You don't say years. None of that plural pish either. 10 years. You get a very honest game of Scrabble in Glasgow. Years? Nah, he's not getting 5 for that. No chance. Detroit, no fucking way, man. I love from Scotland. We're on the map. We attract tourists, people from all over. People give a fuck about Scotland these days. What the fuck is happening here? We get put on the map, especially last year. We had the Civil War, didn't we? Scotland. People ask, if I had an American, Jennifer, in a pub in New York asking me about that, about the big vote we had, the guy, it was difficult to explain. The guy's going, hey man, are you from Scotland? I said, yes. I was going to say aye, but I translated. I said, yes. I'd been on the Rosetta Stone prior to the trip. And the guy goes, what the fuck happened over there, man, in Scotland? Like, who would have thought Scotland would vote against freedom? Like, what the fuck?
I go, that was a bit more complicated than that, pal. And he's going, what about William Wallace and Robert the Bruce? You guys fucking said no. Aye, well, we thought Asda were going to put their prices up. We're a proud people, pal, but I don't know how much we're prepared to pay for crispy pancakes. It was a crazy time, innit? Scotland, that left us questioning our whole identity. Even I'm looking at Scottish money. No wonder the English don't accept this shit. Who is that guy? That's not the fucking Queen, mate. It's not the Queen. I know it's not the Queen, mate. I don't know who it is. Just some guy, mate. It's just Clydesdale Bank's employee of the month or somebody. I don't know who. I'll just be happy for the wee guy. Picture him in a house party. 6 in the morning, showing his pals his note. I'm on the note of that, rolling it up, snorting coke through it. Look at me no more, I'm a tenner. We all get into it, don't we? Politics. We've got a whole country that could go back and reset higher modern studies. It's good. It's an education. Sitting on Facebook, posting links to articles you've not even read yet. That was us. People threatening to leave the country. Michelle Mone, she left, didn't she? Michelle Mone, something. Somebody needs to sit her down. Michelle Mone. Mon Michelle. Mon. Monty fuck Michelle. You're a political man, Johnny. Nah, you don't give a shit. Nah. I watch it, I get into it, I like the politics. I've started buying the big paper. I never knew the big papers were as expensive. I just thought it would just be the same price. No, standing in the queue, newsagent, my pound coin, making plans for the change. £1.80. Oh, fuck. Do you take card, mate? Yeah, only if it's over a fiver. Just, all right, a Daily Telegraph and 16 packets of Hubba Bubba, mate. That's just like, I watch it. The Tories, that's what we've got. Reducing the deficit, the economy. That's what's going on. Austerity Britain, making cuts. I watch them. David Cameron, we must work together to reduce the deficit. That's what's going on. Reducing the deficit. I read about the deficit. Do you know about the deficit, big guy? Do you know Britain's debt? No, £1.5 trillion. That's how much the UK owes somebody. £1.5 trillion. I don't know who the fuck we owe that to, but surely they've gave up on it. Surely when it hit the trillion mark, they must have been having their doubts about ever seeing it back. I've enjoyed Greece. I like their attitude. That's how you treat debt. If it's a great time, it's got to the end. Everybody's on their case, the IMF, the EU, and they're just telling them to go and fuck themselves. Good on. Well done, Greece. Angela Merkel on the phone, going fucking mental. Greece have just got her on loudspeaker, just laughing at her. Sitting drinking bottles of ouzo, letting her shout at them. You must make the repayment now! 240 billion euros. Going through books on Greek philosophy, trying to quote their way out of the mess. Angela, as Socrates said, he is richest who is content with least. That's a fucking beauty, man. Any more? Or as Epicurus said, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not, Angela. Yeah, let me talk to her.
Or as Plato says, you're not getting it, you fucking cow. Good on them. Everybody knows somebody like Grease. I've got mates like Grease. They're likeable, but you don't lend them money unless you're prepared to deal with their shite when you try and get it back. I don't know if you've seen that. Johnny, Greece actually accused Germany of owing Greece 279 billion euros because of the Nazi occupation in the 1940s. Fucking classic tactics. Oh, we weren't going to mention it, Angela, but since you're chasing us up... we're paying it back. 1.5 trillion. That's the plan. Reduce the deficit. The deficit means you spend too much money, don't bring enough money in. Tory solution, make cuts. I think we just need to start making some more fucking money. All these billionaire psychos putting their taxis into the Cayman Islands. They tell you that as if the money's irretrievable. Fucking invade the Cayman Islands. Get it back. What the fuck are the Cayman Islands going to do about it? A double dip recession. That's what we're calling it. That's what we're in. Double dip. I don't even know what that means. That used to be a good thing. Double dip. Since when was that a negative? These fucking bankers have ruined dib-dabs. I used to think of orange and cherry sherbet with a swizzle stick. Then you think of government cuts. I don't fully understand it. I read last week America, they're in $16 trillion of debt. That is fucking unacceptable, isn't it? How the fuck do you get into $16 trillion? Surely somebody at the IMF's got to get on the phone. Look, you fucking got till Friday. Trying to make us look like pricks here. 16 trillion. America or skin, Europe or skin. I hope Africa have got some good rock bands because we need a concert. That's my solution. It's their fucking round. I can show some appeal videos. This is Gordon and Diane from Bishop Briggs. Oh, I can't watch these videos. Why do they always show you this stuff when you're having your tea? Do you notice that? Gordon and Diane, like so many others, took out a fixed rate mortgage. Everybody's going off. The world can be such a fucking cruel place. Puts things into perspective. It was only this morning I had the cheek to moan about having to walk 20 miles for clean water. Then you fucking see this. Every time I click my fingers, a newly married couple from Dumfries have a credit card application rejected. A double dip recession. I've got mates who've lost their job. I know people who have went beyond unemployed. I've got people in my social circle. I've got friends who I can only describe as being unemployed as fuck. I know that's not fully utilising the English language, but that's what's being created these days. People who have just been forgotten about, people who are unemployed as fuck. They've just been forced to embrace the rut they're in. They're sat at home, they've got their routines, home's under the hammer, then it's man versus food. They're fucking adamant they've been missold PPI. Every 15 minutes you see that advert on the phone, where's my fucking PPI then? I don't know what it stands for, but I would like it back. I need that money so I can adopt a snow leopard. I feel for them. It must be tough. Under the coalition government, I love their proposals for the job crisis. David Cameron and their guys, the work experience programmes, creating jobs for people, just like normal jobs. The only difference being you don't get paid. If you're unemployed, you get to work,
but you don't get any wages, but it's to boost your self-esteem. That's how fucking condescending. That's what people need. Last Friday of the month, I'm going to go and check and see if my self-esteem's in. Feeling a bit low. Oh, thank the Lord it's Self-Esteem Friday. Going to try and pay these bills. Hi, is that British Gas? Listen, mate, I'm skint, but I feel terrific. I'm wondering, are you prepared to accept self-esteem? Or maybe I can go on Skype and just smile at you. How's that? To stop people slipping into depression, David Cameron said about the work experience programmes, Pound Stretcher, they were one of the first shops to sign up to these programmes. Working in Pound Stretcher for no wages, that's pretty fucking depressing. Working in a shop where everything is worth a quid except you. It's about as depressing as it gets. And you look at these guys, now what the fuck would David Cameron know about being unemployed? Now, he's never been unemployed as fuck. David Cameron's never woke up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He's never had a packet of flaming hot Monster Munch for his breakfast. David Cameron's never known that feeling of waking up at 3 in the afternoon and your only goal for the day is to try and piss a skid mark off the inside of your toilet. When you start seeing that as a challenge, okay, that's been 3 days, that's ridiculous. I could use the brush, but that's admitting defeat. I'm going to get a glass of water, I'm going to fucking reload here. I'll be 2 minutes, just try to get a hard on, get a bit of pressure on this.